This video was brought to you by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. And sponsored by G2A.com. For the cheapest games, MSP and PSN codes. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to episode 3 of the West Ham career mode in FIFA 17. And we're going to be kicking off with a game against Wigan in the EFL Cup to get things underway. And we're hopefully going to do much better than the last game that we played. On world-class difficulty, we lost 2-1 in our first game in the London Stadium to bloody Bournemouth. It honestly was just a crazy game. It was ridiculous. I don't know how to explain it. I definitely didn't play at my absolute best. We had a couple of chances here and there, but they were doing very well defensively, blocking almost all of my shots. I didn't move the ball as well as what I wanted, and bloody Callum Wilson just scored within 5 minutes in every single half. It was not a good game, but we're hopefully going to get back on track, put in some good performances against Wigan and Manchester City coming later. But before we get into that first game, guys, there's a little bit more transfer business that I'm going to take care of. Now, I'm not going to sign any superstar player like a Lacazette again, but I am going to go and get a few I'm going to try to get a few players in on loan, and I'm actually going to try to get them on future fees. This isn't something that I've been doing for an awful long time, but it's definitely a tactic that I've picked up recently that has worked out pretty well for me. What you can do at the start or even several seasons into a career mode, you can try to look for players that are nice and young, have decent overalls and very good potentials, and you can try to get them on a loan. You take a look at what their value is. For example, Timothy Fosu-Mensah is worth 3.2, and you can actually offer like a future fee, like I'm just going to say, not 3, sorry, 4 million or so. So for a, let's say 1 year, $4 million future fee, and hopefully you can get that club to agree to that fee. And it's as simple as that. You just keep offering future fees. Hopefully you agree on them. You bring in a bunch of really good high potential youngsters. You get them in on a loan. You don't exactly have to pay anything straight away. You just sort of pay their wages. It's fine, whatever. And then it's right toward the end of the season, you just pay out the future fee and you keep the player. Most of the time, you do keep the player. I also find that if you try to go for players on loan and you actually offer a future fee, most of the time, you actually get them for a lot cheaper than if you just wanted to buy them straight up. For example, Jonathan Lecco, I'm probably going to offer a value of 1.2, which doesn't seem like much, but considering he's 90 grand, that's pretty fair on, you know what I mean, but still. So 1.2 million for him on a future fee, 1 year. If we were to try to buy him now, I'm pretty confident that we'd probably have to pay over 2, maybe 3 million for him because he's so high potential. And I'm literally going to do that for maybe not every single player that I have in my shortlist that I can get on loan, but the majority of them I would think. We're going to try to go for Solanke on loan as well. Let's go for maybe 2.5. I think that's probably decent. Chalobah, I reckon, is another one we can probably go for. He's worth 1.7, so we might try like let's say 2.2. Again, another Chelsea player in Loftus-Cheek. I mean, they've got so many great up-and-coming youngsters, bloody Chelsea, but still, he's worth 2.2. Let's offer 2.5. And the final player I'm going to try to get is Christian Pulisic, 69 overall, 17 years of age, and I reckon we'll maybe go for 2.6, I reckon. Just 500 million more. Well, not 500 million, wow. 500 grand more, 1 year. Hopefully that's enough. Maybe not, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? So here's the team that I'm going with for this EFL Cup fixture against Wigan. As you can see, there are some players starting that don't normally start, like Noble's back in the starting lineup, Feghouli at right midfield. We've got Nordveit, or again, I'm hoping that's how you say it, at centre back. Cresswell starting at left back as well, who's still, again, just about as good as Masuaku or... It's episode 3. How do I not know? It's his own fucking fault for having a shit last name. Anyway, moving on. That's the team. It's a bit rotated. You know, there's still quality like Pyatt in there, Zaza up front, but I reckon that's hopefully good enough to get it done. But then again, I thought I had enough in me to beat bloody Bournemouth. So we're going to just focus, make sure we get the result, make sure that we don't get knocked out of the EFL Cup bloody straight away by goddamn Wigan. Come on. Dimitri Payet looks a little bit full in the face. I'll be totally honest. That's a decent scan of him, but he just looks like... a bit, I don't know, I'm not one to talk, but anyway. We are really hoping to bounce back in this game. Wigan Athletic, as you can see, are playing an okay team, I suppose. We'll take a look and see. Will Grigg. How did I forget they've got Will Grigg? Oh my goodness me. No, we're in some trouble. On top of that, they're also playing 5 at the back. The fucking assholes. Alright, well that's just something else that we've got to worry about as well. That 5, look at them all perfectly lined up at the back, you goddamn cowards. Alright, come on. There we go. That's a nice move by Lanzini. We got Mark Noble. Can I just take a pop with Mark Noble? I thought that was pretty close. The keeper dived for it. Got nowhere near it. But damn, that must have been close. Lanzini. Pass there. In the middle again. Feghouli. Yeah, coming up well. That is a nice run there from Kouyaté. Very good stuff. Does Kouyaté want to get involved again? Bang! Kouyaté! Brilliant run from Kouyaté. He just kept going forward. He kept finding space, and he scores the first goal. So then, 1-0 within 5 minutes. Great bloody start. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Lanzini's down again. He cannot be injured again. Oh my bloody God. He's actually gotten he's actually gone and picked up another injury. This is incredible. Kouyaté. Oh, that's not a good ball. That's not a good ball at all. Tackle from Lanzini, who appears to have recovered from his injury quite quickly. I'm pretty happy with that still. Smedo nice. Feghouli. Can we take him on? Why not? Beat him. Left-hand side. Finish, son. Lanzini. It's a good save. I was hoping he'd take that with his right foot and finesse that. Instead, he did almost the exact opposite. Powered it with his left. Come on, Lanzini. Run. Off to the left. Lanzini, keep running forward. Keep running forward! You're pointing forward and then you run back. I don't understand. Some of the runs in this fucking game are just stupid. Payet again. Get it back in for... No, that's alright. We can still work with this. I'm moving it nicely. Noble on the wing. It's okay, Lanzini. Can we take him on? Maybe set it up for this man again. Don't tell me Kouyaté. Oh, he smashed that one. He is on the end of all the chances right now. This is another great strike. It's just bobbling up a little bit, but that actually probably helps him. Look, just getting in under the crossbar. Bogdan has absolutely no chance. Kouyaté today is on bloody fire. We could actually get him a hat-trick. He could well be our leading goal scorer as well. That's more ridiculous than Mikel Antonio being your leading goal scorer. But anyway, there's a tackle from Smedo. Got to get it off quick. Oh, what footwork from Lanzini. And just run the whole way, maybe. Can we set up Zaza? We're going to try. There it is, 3. Zaza gets a goal. And we have to credit, of course, Lanzini. Great footwork, brilliant run. This is how I'm expecting games to go on world-class difficulty. Not bloody 2-1 bloody to Bournemouth. No goddamn way. That is much, much better. Zaza, a very nice strike again. So it's 3-0 now, and I'm pretty confident we are not going to piss this away. I mean, even with how poor we were in the Bournemouth game, surely there's no way that we stuff this up. Oh my God, did you see that? Did you actually see that? The control is unbelievable from Smedo right there. Feghouli's on a run. Oh my God, what a woeful attempt at a tackle. Left-hand side again. I'm really making a meal of this. If I score, it's very lucky. It's very lucky indeed. Zaza, that's not the player I wanted to pick out. It actually selected Feghouli and then switched to Zaza. You're joking. Tackle from Kouyaté. It's a foul, and that's right outside the box. This could be the chance that we can get. I'm not even going to put anyone on the line. Am I going to regret this decision? Or are they going to lay it off, actually? No, he will shoot, and it's over the crossbar. Feghouli, why not take him on? Oh, that's a foul. Well, this is just getting boring. We're going to just fouling our players. No football's happening. And it's a red card. It's the same guy that got the yellow. Oh my goodness me. Reece James has had a brain fade. Look at Kouyaté go. He's a beast. Incredible. Antonio. I've just turned right into him. I don't know what I'm doing in these last few minutes. I've had a really bad last 10 minutes. Again, that's that inconsistency. Was dominating this team all goddamn game. And we've had a little 15-minute stretch where I've been absolutely piss poor. But thankfully, it's against a team that isn't really going to punish us, a team that we're already beating 3-0, and a team that we've just knocked out of the EFL Cup in Wigan. And that man is absolutely man of the match. What a performance. So hopefully that's a return to form for us. A very bad result against Bournemouth in the Premier League, but we bounce back with a nice 3-0 win over Wigan. Again, not Premier League opponents, only Champions League quality there, but hopefully it is the return of West Ham. I don't even know. But here's the thing. We are about to play Manchester City, and they are arguably, nah, not even arguably, they just are the best team in England right now. So we have got to, if they've been well represented in this game, we have got to perform. And the game is only 4 days away as well. So yeah, hopefully we can have a decent team, and we can throw out a decent team, and they're not going to be too tired. But we're going to hear back from a few players for loan. It looks like a lot have rejected, but we might have a few that have accepted. Dortmund have rejected 2.6, so maybe we can bump that up to 3 million and they might accept it. Chelsea will not loan them out because they're a rival team. How did I not forget? Of course, they're from goddamn London. I should have known. Of course, they're from London. They're not going to loan out players, and we had a lot of players that we tried to get from Chelsea, didn't we? Yeah, so, okay, we're not going to get any of those players, which suck, man, because there are a few decent Chelsea players I was trying to get, but we're not going to get them regardless of what we offer because of, again, rivals. But thankfully, though, there are some clubs that have pretty much all but accepted. I mean, when you get an email that says, we feel the fee is fair, but we're not too sure, it pretty much means, yeah, mate, he's pretty much yours. So we just have to wait a few more days and we'll get confirmation shortly. And we're also going to end up getting Timothy Fosu-Mensah on loan in a few days as well from Manchester United. But Christian Pulisic, though, 2.6 is not enough. So I'm going to offer 3 million for him. It's not exactly like double his value, but it's getting pretty close. So we will hopefully hear back from Dortmund, maybe before the deadline day, you never know, and get that all sorted. So Manchester City versus West Ham. This is going to be the final game that I play in World Class. I don't care if I get absolutely pumped by Manchester City, because even if I do, even on World Class, this is the best team in England, probably the toughest game of our season so far, and arguably the toughest game of our season ever in this first season, because what, we're in the Europa League, maybe some decent teams in there, but I think Man City are the toughest team, or at least on paper. Arguably Manchester United as well, but I mean, this is going to be a tough game no matter what. So we're going to go out there. We've got a pretty good starting 11 out there as well. Ayu's back in there. We've got James Collins starting in there and a few changes here and there, but apart from that, Lacazette as well. He's back. So final game of the episode, Manchester City versus West Ham. Once we finish this game, we'll focus on transfers and we'll see out the first transfer window. Here we go. So here come Manchester City, led by, of all people, Yaya Toure. That's kind of interesting. I didn't know he was ever going to play for Manchester City again, apparently, because his agent's got a big fat mouth. But Manchester City look like this. I'm trying to see their names and who they've got. Aguero up front. They're rocking a 4-3-3 formation with a centre defensive midfielder. Yaya Toure is in there. Kevin De Bruyne, Aguero, and just a bunch of other great players, man. Seriously. And then, of course, you've got the West Ham team. Easily on paper, a much better team than Man City. I mean, I was just joshing you right at the start. Seriously, look at that team. No, but seriously, without joking, it's a decent team. But this Man City team, I mean, goddamn, boys, they are something else. Come on, it's time to put it to them. And Kouyaté, we could start very well here. We could, maybe. Oh, Coleman. Coleman. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. They've made a transfer. Seamus Coleman's playing for them now. And through the middle. That's a nice move right there, but we are still pretty far away from that goal. But no, that's not. No, that ball had to be played. Oh my God, a mistake from Clichy. Ball in the middle there. This could be the moment. Oh, he can't get the shot off. Maybe now. Maybe now. Just shoot the fucking ball, Lantini. Masuaku, hold him off, Kouyaté. Hold him off. I know he's Kevin De Bruyne, but he's... Oh my God. Oh my God. Take the fucking touch and play through Lantini and score the first goal. We've actually had a great start, but it's just one or two moments that blow my mind as to how that we're not in front right now. That definitely did not make any sense. A backheel by Lanzini. We're trying so hard to make him do something really special, but as of yet, it has not happened. Toure's holding me off. Dyer gets it back. See, they do hold me off, but finally we get the ball back. Come on, that's nice. That's much better. And on the right-hand side, it's being played through decently here. Lacazette. I tried to step inside Otamendi, but he was not having it. And he's injured. I am fucking over how many injuries. Oh, no, he's right back up. Okay, I'll calm down. And left and again. And again. Nice, this is good. Pyatt looks, he's got space. Pointing forward. Dyer, cut inside. Playing through. Nice one this. Maybe get it back to Dyer if we can. Or we'll get it back to someone else. There's a penalty. I saw Dyer go down. There was contact. And it was Kevin De Bruyne who's given it away. Yeah, I've got to watch this. I was thinking about squaring it back. I was pretty confident we were going to score anyway, because I think we had, I'm not sure who it was, but someone in a lot of space to smash it home. But we're going to get a penalty anyway. I'm going to have Lacazette take this, and I'm still not 100% around my penalties, but I'll try my best. That's a very good penalty. Well done, Lacazette. Seriously, let's watch this again. This is a very nice penalty. Oh my, even if the keeper went the right way, I don't think it would have even mattered. This is going to be a great angle. Oh, that is sensational. For a penalty noob in FIFA 17, I've absolutely smashed that one. Surely that must have hit the post on the way in or something. Gave it just a little tap or I don't know. That was fantastic. Come on, we just need to get it out of here. And finally we do. But we don't have anyone. We just don't have any. I'm surrounded as soon as I play the ball through. As soon as I go forward, I'm just surrounded. There's no one like right on the back line trying to slut forward and get the goal. I mean, I'd expect better from Lacazette. He was the king of that back in FIFA 15. He was the ultimate slut is what I'm trying to say. He was always right at the back, right at the last defender, and just always looking to get in behind every single counter-attack. Not that time, but that's okay. We are still in front. Lacazette with a beautiful penalty. I'm not sure if I made the right decision with that ball. I just squeezed that into Masuaku. Cut inside here. I'm going to take him on, or I'm going to play through this man. Kouyaté sets it up nicely. Bang! What a stop from Willy Caballero. I'm not liking this at all. Please make the tackle, please. I beg. Make the tackle. Oh, they get the shot off. Seriously. Oh, come on. Sometimes it is really hard to dispossess players in this game. There's a foul. We're playing the advantage. Pyatt's running. He's not that far. Yes, he is. Now he's in. Big chance here. Cross maybe. Back post. Decent. Decent, decent, decent. Oh, it's in! I thought that was going wide. Comes off Clichy. Lacazette has a brace. I need to see this. The cross, it was a very weird cross, but only Payet could make that sort of thing work. That was ridiculous. It was a topo cross. The header wasn't great. It was almost going right at the keeper, but it's deflected off of Clichy, who's had not a great game already, and bang. And Ayer to take him on maybe. On the right-hand side. Slide tackle. Oh, he's taking me out. Referee, that is disgusting. Get him off. It's going to be a yellow card for Clichy. Or turnover. Ambrose is in the game. Oh, they've got space. I'm concerned about this. A strike from Sterling, and even that one was off target. Tough chance. Not a great chance, but still, you'd expect a little bit better. Ambrose on the right. Chasing is Collins. He's a centre-back, and he's out of position. I'm not liking that, but no, they still get the ball. Collins again. That is incredible. Collins just got made a bitch by Ambrose. Are you joking? There we go. We finally... They just won't be dispossessed. They just have to keep the ball. And in the middle, Sterling. Please don't concede. Blocked. Oh my God, what a move. Oh, what a block. Oh, what a block again. This is incredible. What a performance from West Ham. No way that they're giving up a goal today. They just won't let it happen. Ayew, up the middle, please. Take him on Lacazette if you can. Or, there we go. Come on, Kouyaté. Shot. He gets too far back. God damn it. And what a game that is. We have defeated Pep Guardiola. Something that no team, at the moment of recording anyway, has been able to do. Alexandre Lacazette, 2 shots, 2 goals. Couldn't get him a hat-trick. 2 guys on a brace today. Or 2 guys finishing with a brace today. Could not get that hat-trick, but Lacazette, what a game. So then, that is much, much better than a 2-1 defeat to Bournemouth. I'm telling you what, I think we're actually much, much better away than we are at home. We've yet to get a point or win or draw a game at home in this entire series, let alone the fact that we've only played 1 game there. But every other game and every other away game, every other game that we've played that has been away, we have won. We don't settle for draws in this career mode. Either there's a winner and a loser. There's nothing else. Hopefully we can start stringing together some results now, although this is the thing. I am now going to be bumping it up to Legendary. I just have to. I just absolutely have to. I feel like I've played 5-6 games now, something like that. I really have my head around it. And you know what? This is probably one of the fastest learning curves that I've ever had for a FIFA. I'll be totally honest. FIFA 16, dreadful. Or at least for offline gameplay. This is amazing. I'm loving it. I'm seriously so happy with everything that I'm getting right now. It's incredible. The final scout report for Lewis Cook, we have to see, because this man was the bane of... He was a nightmare to deal with in that game. And he's only 71 rated, for crying out loud. But take a look at this. West Brom have said that, yes, you can have him for 1.2 million. This player is only worth 900,000, Jonathan Lecco, and he has a very high potential. So that is a great signing. And Dortmund have accepted 3 million for Pulisic on loan with a future fee, so we're going to get him very soon as well. And guys, these loan deals are really the last bit of business I'm looking to do in this transfer window. So really, I'm just going to see them through. We've pretty much got them all done and out of the way. All we have to do is accept their contracts or accept the loan deals and finalize them. After that, we're pretty much done. All we're going to be doing is waiting for other clubs to hit us up and say, hey, we want this player or we want to loan this player in. So we're just going to have to wait for those offers if they do come. But anyway, moving on. 4 million for Fosu Mensah. So welcome to West Ham. And hopefully we'll advance forward again one more day. And we do get one notification. Is that Pulisic? Yes, indeed it is. For 3 million. So these are the 3 players that are joining us on loan that we are hopefully just going to buy straight away at the end of the season for their future fee. And you never know. Hopefully they've increased in overall and gotten to like... I don't know, something crazy like, I don't know, let's say with Pulisic, he gets up to a 75. If he grows by 6 in one season, that'd be a very good growth for just one season. But imagine it. And we'd only have to pay 3 million for him. It's madness. We would have to offer him a new contract and he'd probably be getting paid a lot more, but that is still okay. We have the money, we have the resources. Transfer offer now for a player I might be looking to loan away. Yes, indeed. A 57 rated 17-year-old, not getting many games. Motherwell want him, or Motherwell, so they can have him. 8 hours left to go. I'm just going to keep on advancing. If I get any more offers, I'll be sure to let you know. In the meantime, though, we'll take a look at like the top deals. Eriksen going to Bayern Munich's pretty crazy. Thiago Alcantara, I think that's how you say his last name anyway, going to Liverpool. That's crazy stuff as well. So Jurgen Klopp getting a beast there, or a real skillful beast there. And of course, the top deal has to be Lacazette to West Ham. You know it. Yeah, we've got money. Yeah, we're not afraid to spend it, but we're not afraid to loan out players either. Tony Martinez, 61 rated, 19 years of age. He hopefully can get it going pretty soon. Hopefully he's a very fast grower, because if he doesn't, he might be out of here. 5 hours left to go, and we only really have just a handful of players left to loan in. And oh my God, Aubameyang's gone to Chelsea. And oh my goodness, bloody double oh my God. Coutinho has gone from Liverpool to Bayern Munich. So I don't know, basically almost like a straight swap, Coutinho for Thiago in that situation, because of course, Thiago ended up going to Liverpool. Now Coutinho going to Bayern, that's absolutely mental. 64 million for Coutinho, 78 million for Aubameyang. I was kind of like, whoa, what the hell happened? Because I saw the total spend today for the deadline day go from absolutely nothing to 280 million just like that. So that is two gigantic deals happening on deadline day. Massive, massive deals. Aubameyang going to Chelsea, that's definitely going to affect us and, of course, the Premier League. The next time we face them, we have to watch out for a pace demon. And, of course, when we next face Liverpool, we're going to have to be aware that, hey, we're not going to have to worry about Coutinho, but we've got to worry about Thiago. Still advancing forward, still only a few more hours left to go. Not an awful lot of offers coming in as of yet. And if we don't get anything now, that's pretty much going to be it. Okay, so even if we get an offer in the next hour, when I skip ahead, it's not going to matter. We won't have time. Of course we bloody do. I wonder what this is going to be for. It's a transfer offer for Declan Rice, although I'm pretty confident even if I accept it. See, here's the thing. We're going to check this. There's an hour left to go. I don't think that means there's enough time, but we're going to accept the offer, submit it. Hopefully he does go out on loan. I don't know if it's changed this year in FIFA 17, but something tells me Declan Rice is still going to be at the club. Advance ahead one more day with about 350 million spent in this transfer window, an insane transfer window. And let's take a look. Well, this isn't good at all. Jonathan Lecco, as soon as we got him on a loan, has got a hyperextended knee, but crazily enough, he has a hyperextended knee, maybe some ligament damage or whatever, and he's only out for a week. He's one tough fucking nut, Lecco. My goodness me, to hyperextend your knee and bang, right back into it 3 weeks or about a week later. And just under 350 million was spent on deadline day, and I'm sure a lot of that came from those two gigantic deals. Oh shit, take a look at this, by the way. I actually ended up going into my, reserves to see has Rice actually gone. And take a look, he's not there. I think he actually went. So that means if you do get an offer in the last, hour of deadline day and it's for a contract, not like for a transfer offer or anything like that. Like, let's say, what's his face? Bayern come in and say, oh, we want this player for $100 million, and you accept it in the last hour. That's not going to go through, obviously, in time. But this, though, a loan deal, appears that does work. So that's great to see then. That's really cool. But anyway, let's do one final look at the team, of course, the starting 11, the subs, and the reserves, because this is the team that we are going to have for pretty much the rest of the season until January. I'm pretty happy with that starting 11. I'm loving Kouyaté at the moment. Let me tell you some of my players that I think have really stood out so far. Kouyaté, I thought James Collins, when he makes some appearances, has been very good. Lanzini can, on his day, be great. Dyer had a very big debut, a huge debut against Chelsea. Sort of teared it off a little bit, but still pops up and does pretty well. And yeah, just a couple of odd plays here and there. I really want to see how Reed goes, though. I think Reed and Ogbonna could be a very good pairing. Antonio is fantastic coming off of the bench for me. I'd like to start him in some games. I think IU hasn't been amazing. And to be honest, I'm normally subbing Payet off for Antonio. I know he's a right midfielder, but he can play at left mid if need be, and he's also got 4-star weak foot, so I feel like he can do a decent job at left mid, and he does do a good job at left mid. And as for the reserves, we've got the one goalkeeper, Randolph, there. We've got Arbeloa, Byram, and Oxford, so really not an awful lot of extreme depth at the defending area. Maybe that's something that we can figure out a little bit later, or maybe we can even get a free agent or something like that. Who knows? But still, I don't think it's too big an issue right there. We've got a very decent midfield like Gökhan Toure. We've got a right mid, got a new left mid in Pulisic there as well. Obiang, Fosu-Mensah, Fernandez, and Brown, which I'm guaranteeing you will probably never see anything of in this career mode unless he absolutely shoots up. And then, of course, strikers, we've got Carroll, Kaleri, and Lecco as well, the right winger there. So, I don't know. We will see how these players develop, these loaned-in players like Lecco, like Pulisic, and like Fosu-Mensah. But anyway, guys, we're taking a quick look at my objectives again because there's one thing that I remembered I had to try to get on as soon as we were done in the transfer window. We're now focusing on youth development because, of course, there is make a $3.3 million profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. So that pretty much means we need to send away scouts, we need to bring players in, and hopefully we can sell 1 or 2 maybe and make some money. I don't really know how big $3.3 million is in the grand scheme of things when it comes to a club that's completely loaded like the West Ham United are in this game, but that's one of the objectives that we have, and it's of medium priority, but I still want to get the youth academy going. Obviously, West Ham, very well known for having a very decent academy. I'm honestly just going to go ahead and hire 3, the best 3 that I have right now, and we've got a decent one here, Sean Davis, 2.9 million. Now for the second one, who have we got? Anyone better than that? Another 2.9 million one, but he's from Turkey. He also, by the way, has 3-star experience and 5-star judgment. And finally, hire scout, next one, and that's nothing too crazy. He's worth 1.1. You know what? That's okay. We'll just get him anyway. He does have 1 extra star experience on the rest of them though, but again, only 3-star judgment. But that's okay. We now have some youth scouts. And honestly, guys, I'm not too fussed where we send these guys away, so I'm probably just going to send them to whatever country they're from. So Sean Davis will set you up in England. Let's go for 9 months and bang. Asker, obviously from Turkey, so we'll set him up in Turkey. Since, of course, you know, Gökhan Torre has been an unbelievable success story at West Ham this season so far. But anyway, hopefully we can actually find a decent Turkish player for the West Ham team. And finally, Rousset, I think that's how you say that. I'm only saying that because he's French and no silent T's, you know what I mean. But Rousset, that's what I'm going to say. There you go. Let's send Rousset away to France. I really hope I'm saying his name right. Seriously, there you go. So then, 9 months, send that man away, and bang. All right then. So we should hear back from all of these guys on the first or second of every single month. And confirmation, boom, that the scouting networks have been set up. All right, so on the first of every single month or the second of every single month, we're going to get a whole bunch of great youth academy players in, and we're going to try to find the next superstar from our youth academy. But for now, guys, I think I'm just going to advance. We're going to get to our next game, which I think is not for another week or so, and it's going to be against Watford. And how about this for good news? Winston Reid is back from his injury, and still with 4 or 5 days left to go until the next game against Watford. So maybe he could be pretty fit and fresh, and he might play that game against Watford. And only a few more days left to go, and Watford, bang, we've made it. And we've already got our first international management offer. This one's from Sweden. Mate, you're Zlatan Ibrahimovic-less. What am I going to do with you? So I'm sorry, but I politely declined to do business with Sweden. I am sorry, PewDiePie. But anyway, moving on. That is going to do it for the 3rd episode of the West Ham Career Mode in FIFA 17. We've got a game against Watford to play, and of course, legendary difficulty starts in the next episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video and for throwing down some incredible support. If you can keep it going, I'd absolutely love it. If we can hit 2,000 likes again on this video as soon as we do, you guys have been smashing it already. As soon as we do, I'll upload another FIFA 17 video. Until next time, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good one.